Welcome to record number 3 of my list of top 5 records from the lifetime of my channel. So, we come to Steven Wilson. I think probably to most of you guys watching, he needs no introduction at all, and there is probably no one in this sort of scene at the minute working as hard or as well known or as quite frankly talented as Steven Wilson, both from a sort of production point of view, from a remixing point of view, from a engineering point of view, from a songwriting point of view, I knew Steven Wilson a little bit before the channel started. I was aware of Porcupine Tree, In Absentia, and Deadwing. I knew both of those albums. I didn't know a lot, and certainly I hadn't sort of gone beyond those 2 and a bit records, to sort of find out anything else about him. I didn't know it was Steven Wilson. I mean, I kind of knew he was a part of the band, but I didn't know sort of anything beyond that. And it's really through having this channel that I was introduced to all manner of other stuff of his, including The Raven That Refused to Sing, and oh my goodness, all the other stuff. And I ended up eventually, after a lot of debate in my mind, and toing and froing, and umming and ahhing, and weighing it all up, this is the record. Hand Cannot Erase. Possibly one of my favourite records of all time, let alone obviously this top 5. And it's absolutely a phenomenal piece of work. And we'll listen to it, and you can make up your own minds. I'll tell you sort of very roughly before we start. It's very loosely based on the story of a woman called Joyce Carol Vincent, who moved to the big city and disappeared. And for whatever reason, she lay dead in her flat for sort of 2 or 3 years, and nobody noticed. And the interesting sort of thing about this is, yes, that same old story. You hear about this, don't you? Sort of little old ladies and stuff sort of disappear, and sort of nobody knows. She wasn't. She was young and vibrant and attractive. Had a huge group of friends, and was sort of life and soul of the party. And for whatever reason, nobody noticed she'd gone, and that's very, very loosely what this record is based on. Steven Wilson is obviously sort of held up as the poster boy, if you will, for prog, probably quite rightly so. But what is interesting about his music, and certainly on this album and some of the other stuff he's done subsequently, and also prior to this, is he doesn't sort of just try to be a cover band, if you will, or try to sort of be an exact carbon replica of stuff that's come before. So there's obviously sort of lots and lots of influence from music from the late 60s and 70s and 80s. But as electronica in there, it sounds modern. They have stuff that's sounding a little bit like Aphex Twin in places, or Radiohead from Kid A, or stuff mixed in with Yes and mixed in with Rush and Camel and all this other really good stuff. It's just a brilliant, brilliant new presentation of what music can do and what it can be, with an amazing story and the most phenomenal lineup of musicians that he uses. So obviously you've got Steven Wilson playing almost everything, but not on every song. He's no drummer, so he's not doing that. But he's playing guitar, he's playing keyboards, he's playing bass in different parts of the record, and he sings. You have Marco Miniman on drums, which is whoa, really? He's got him. Guthrie Govan on guitar. Yes, seriously, that Guthrie. You've got Nick Beggs on bass, who is just phenomenal bass player. We've got, who else we've got? Adam Holzman on the keyboards. He's an old jazzer, and he plays on here. It comes up in on side 2, I think. The most phenomenal keyboard solo I think I've ever heard. I mean, it is just out of this world. It is beautiful. And yeah, so that's the main band. Then we've also got vocals from Ninette Tayeb, who has collaborated with Stephen Wilson on a number of times, and yeah, to very, very good effect. So a whole load of other musicians on there doing bits and pieces as well. So we've got Chad Wackerman playing drums on one track. We've got Dave Gregory playing guitars, Theo Travis on flute and saxophone, Kate Begley, Leo Blair. There's a choir on there. There's a London Session Orchestra doing some bits and pieces. So there's loads of stuff in here. And overall, this is a great record. But I've built this up. I think we ought to listen to it. So we're going to listen to side 1 today. So we have First Regret, 3 Years Older, Hand Cannot Erase. And I just realised I've got my, when I was saying about the keyboard solo, it's side 3. So you've got another 2 videos to get through yet before we get to that one. So this is the album. This, surprisingly, is not on Inside Out Music. This is on Kscope. So different label from the first 2 records we listened to. It's a gatefold. It's a heavy old thing, 180 gram vinyl. Double album. And again, it's a lovely thing. Nothing special about the vinyl itself, it's just black, but with a nice printed section in the middle, label. Right. Let's crack on. I'm looking forward to this already. I mean, I know this so well, but let's get QuickTime going. So that's going. That's going. That's going. Right. See you on the other side. 3, 2, 1. Crackle, crackle, crackle. There might have been a bit of fluff on there. 3 years older. Oh, it sounds so good. Listen to this bass now that it comes in. Oh. Love it.
Across the schoolyard with your head held down, and walk the streets under the breaking cloud, with 100 futures cascading out. It's complicated. You think of love as just a memory.
Beautiful.
A fog that smothers you, it's hard to breathe. But when you're on your own, that's when you're free. You're 3 years older, and you'll always be now. I can feel you more than you really know. I will love you more than I'll ever show. There was a time when someone seemed to care. A tourist in your bed, you left him there, and found a simple life with no one to share. It's not complicated. You make a list of all your big regrets, and share with people that you've never met. You slowly move towards the medicine chest. You're 3 years older, and you'll always be now. I can feel you more than you really know. I will love you more than I'll ever show. You only have to say, and the world will slip away from you.
Come on. This sounds like Yes, doesn't it?
Shame on you for getting older every day. This place is not for you, so why do you still stay? You're standing with the other fuckers in the rain. Life is not some silly cure for your pain. You have to pay. I can feel you more than you ever know. I will love you more than I'll ever show. You only have to say when the world will slip away from you.
That bass again. gorgeous. Brilliant. And then we're on to the last song at the side, Hand Cannot Erase.
Together we have this love. Even so, it's not in love. Bruised and burned, we won't lose heart. Just because life gets hard. Writing like emails to our friends back home. Feeling guilty if we sometimes wanna be alone. And cannot erase this love. And cannot erase this love. And a love like this makes us strong. We laugh it off when things go wrong. It's not you, forgive me if I find I need more space. 'Cause trust means we don't have to be together every day. And cannot erase this love. And cannot erase this love. And cannot erase this love. And cannot erase this love.
There we go, side one. Isn't that bloody brilliant? Right. Up we go, across we go. Turn it off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Hand Cannot Erase, side one, Steven Wilson. So, I have read in the comments on some of my videos, I've talked about, this sounds like it might have been Steven Wilson, or Steven Wilson may have done something a little bit like this. Quite a lot of people, a surprisingly amount of people. So, I'm not familiar with Stephen Wilson. I never heard of Stephen Wilson, or I don't know his work, or anything like that. So, if you're one of those, I hope this has been a sort of a little bit of an introduction and you enjoyed it. If you did, stick around because there's some more videos to come. We have side 2, 3, and 4 to go. Side 2, get your tissues ready. There's a bit of a tearjerker on there, but we're not playing the video with it, so it should be okay. We can get through this, okay? We can get through it. We'll be okay. I'll see you guys on the next video, whenever, whatever it is. Until then, Jim over and out.